Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a very different fun video. As you can see from my face, I did a random makeup color. So I used the website that's called randomcolor.com. So you basically just press the refresh button and it gives you different colors. So I did a makeup using this website, using all of my palettes, most of the products I own to try to make this work. If you like to see how I turn my face into this, keep watching. Okay, I already did my base and I found this website called Random Color. So I'm gonna click on it and this will be the color of my brows. Okay. So I picked up 3 different palettes for this challenge. The Rick and Morty one, the Jaclyn Hill palette, and the Culture 2, because I feel like they're pretty different. I'm going to find a green like this.
2,000 years later.
Okay, in all of my palettes, the closest green I could find was in the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. It would be shade Shmoney, which is this one. I think it looks pretty close, yes. So let's go and do our brows with this color. I'm going to be taking the Morphe X Jeffree Star, so it's a brush like this, and it has a spoolie. So first I'm just going to brush through my brows. I will take that green, do my brows. So I'm just taking that green and trying to fill in the shape of my brows. The purpose of this challenge is to try to make it look good. Like, I will really try my best to have a good look in the end. It kind of looks like the Grinch. I'm kind of living for it. It doesn't look too bad, it's just my eyebrows are green. Okay, I'm just going to brush a bit. Okay, maybe not, because it is powder, so do not brush through the brows. I bought some new stuff the other day, and I think this is like a clear wax gel from Benefit. So I'm going to try to pick that up with some of the green, and I will try to brush that through my brows because I don't want this to go green. I took a plastic lid and I'm just going to do my little mixtures on it. So I'm just picking up some of that powder on the brush and then tapping it. So I put down the wax next to it. I don't want to, and then I think I will take this spoolie and just kind of mix it together. It's working. Oh wow, they look super green now. Brows is done. So now I will just put my eyeshadow base. Neutral color as always. I'm not changing too much of my ways because I still want this to look good. By the way, thanks to my friend, who I won't name, but she'll know who she is, by telling me to do this extended version because she liked my videos on random numbers so much that she said I should do a video doing my whole face with random colors. Now, I usually start with a medium color that I use to trace my shape. So I will ask what color it will be. Pink. Pink, I need a pink like this, and I think I will have one in this one. Ooh, yes, perfect. So in the Glamlight Rick and Morty palette, I have a pink that looks very similar. So this will be my shape outline. As always, I'm gonna look like the Joker. You know what? It might be fun. Let's go. And so I always start my shape with the outline like this. And then I always drag it down to the bottom lash line so that it looks coherent. And I already kind of start to blend the edges. And then to know how up I want my wing to go, I just follow the bottom lash line like this. Now for the transition shade, let's say. Okay, I can work with that. I have the Glamlight Mary That looks pretty close. This look is very interesting. So I will be taking Mary to blend that in the middle. Hey, it's actually not so bad. I'm just packing that color on the lid here and just trying to blend it into the bright pink. Now for the inner corner. You're joking. Oh Lord, no. Okay, Fufu looks pretty close. I don't want to put that in the inner corner. So since I want it to look good, I will be taking a teeny tiny bit. So I'm placing that in the inner third of my eye because I still want this makeup to look good. I'm adding a little bit more color to the base of the shape and then dragging it up. I'm always blending upwards. Since I have small eyes, the more I expand towards the outside, the more my eyes are going to be lifted. One color to deepen the crease. Brown, chocolate brown. Do I have... Oh, Gimli. Perfect. Perfect match though. Pretty crazy. This makeup might actually look nice. So I am taking a smaller fluffy brush, taking Gimli and just deepening that crease. And so I will be dragging that across half of the mobile lid to kind of give a smoked liner effect already. And then just blending that into the pink. So see, I'm following the shape that I drew with the pink, but just on a smaller area to give more dimension to my look. Okay, now before I head into shimmers, I always like to take a lighter color to blend the outside. You're kidding. In the Me, Myself, Mitchell palette, the Miracle shade. Big fluffy brush, a teeny tiny bit, and I will blend that color in to help blend in the skin. It looks interesting. Looks like mold. Oh, like the Microsoft and Blend Bunny mold palette. This palette looks so good. Now I will add the shimmers. So first the shimmer that I put into the center of my lid. Ooh, pink. It's a pretty pink. Bantu color. Looks very similar. So I will be putting that in the center of my lid. And so I like to apply it following the shape, so a little bit kind of sideways, if I can say that. And then what I like to do is take the pink brush and just like blend the shimmers into the matte pink. Okay, and the shimmers for the inner corner. Ooh, interesting. Bilbo, I think, would be the closest one I have. I will place that in my inner corner and up in the inner corner. And again, blending the shimmers together is key. And taking the green matte shadow to blend. Okay, now I want to know what color my liner would be. Purple liner. That might work. And it's close to this one at the top. So I will scrape off some shadow, put it on my plastic top again. Blend it with some... I have some brown eyeliner. Maybe I can mix some purple into that. So the brown liner and the purple eyeshadow. Okay, this is nowhere near purple. I will try. It might be a disaster. Okay, you can't really see much, but it's there. I will just put some brown kohl into my upper waterline and lower waterline like this. And blending that to add a little bit of dimension. I want to see if I can have some like colorful mascara would be fun. Blue mascara. Bright blue mascara. Color Mist from the Me, Myself and Mitchell. So same process as I did with the brows. I have this. So I will apply mascara and then pick up some of the shadow and place it on the lashes. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we have to try. Because I don't want to waste a whole mascara by adding some blue eyeshadow in it and trying to place that. It's just making a ton of fallout. Change of plan. Taking a brush and applying the blue on the lashes like this. Okay, this works better. The trick to fallout is loose powder, a very fluffy brush. You pack the fluffy brush, you apply it, and you take it off. You have to trust yourself in this situation because you don't want to poke yourself in the eye. And then same thing for the bottom lash line. I'm just brushing that packed blue shadow brush. My vanity is a mess at the moment. Now what's gonna be fun is bronzer, blush, highlighter, and lips. So for bronzer, okay. Can you see? Oh, oops. Remove it before mom sees, because she's gonna be mad. Honestly, it's super fun to do. Oh, I think this. Oh yes, this is close. Okay. So this will be my bronzer. This is a contour brush. I will be taking that. Okay, so I will place that where I would place my bronzer. You see my line here? I go above that to create a crease, and then I go up into the temples to shape my face. This looks like an interesting makeup. This is where you see that makeup has no boundaries, because it doesn't look too bad. It just looks funky and unusual, but it doesn't look so bad. And then on the bridge of the nose to kind of link my eyeshadow. I thought I looked pale, but the blue is just making it worse. For blush. Ooh. So this is the Morphe X Meredith Duxbury palette. The top like color looks close for my blush. So a fluffy brush like this. And for blush, I always place it above the trend of purple blushes. So I place it above my bronzer. Usually I'm not going to the apple of my cheek, but I'm going, and then I always drag it up on the temples really close to the eyebrow like this. And then I can bring it also at the middle of the forehead a little bit. And then on the tip of my nose. And I really like the chin. Okay, now for highlighter. Gold. This is gold. The One Ring from Glamlight. This looks gold enough. Highlighter brush. And highlighter. On my nose. Bridge of the mouth. I look like a fairy. Okay, now for lips. So, lip liner. You are messing with my head. It looks like Schmonet. So at least I'll be the same color of my brows. So I am taking a small brush and I will line my lips. I look sick. Like I look like I'm about to die. And for lip gloss, I think this one looks close enough. Yes. So I will carefully place it. So I place it in the center. And I think that's it. I look very interesting. So that's it, guys. That's the look. I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying to do something nice. I actually like the eyes. Like, the eyeshadow looks pretty sick. And the blue, like, eyelashes look nice. The lips are bad. And the highlighter and blush look actually nice, but the blue bronzer looks a bit weird. I look like I'm coming from outer space. This color generator really liked green. I hope you guys had as fun watching this video as I had filming it, and I'm sure I will editing it. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing, please drop a comment, like, or a follow. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!